Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English reading session. I'm really happy to see you here today. Together, we will explore an interesting story, learn new words, and practice our reading skills. So, get comfortable, grab your notebook, and let's enjoy this journey in English. Chapter 1. The First Drawing. Maya lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. The ceiling was white, with a small crack near the light. She had counted that crack 5 times already. It didn't move. It didn't change. Just like her. The hospital room was quiet. Too quiet. She could hear the beep of a machine near her bed. Beep. Pause. Beep. It was the sound of her heart. Or something close to it. She didn't like hospitals. They smelled like soap and metal. They felt cold, even when the sun came through the window. Maya was 17. She had been strong all her life. But now her heart was weak. Tomorrow, the doctors would open her chest and fix it. She didn't want to think about it. She didn't want to talk about it. Her parents had gone to get lunch. The nurse said she should rest. But Maya couldn't sleep. She felt like her thoughts were too loud. Then came a knock. Soft. Not loud. Just enough to be heard. Maya didn't answer. She didn't want visitors. She didn't want to smile or pretend. The door opened slowly. A boy stepped in. He looked about her age. Maybe 18. He wore a blue shirt with a small badge, volunteer. He had curly hair, dark eyes, and a calm face. He held a notebook in one hand and a pencil in the other. "Hi," he said. His voice was quiet. "I'm Jaden. I help here." Maya didn't speak. She looked at him, then looked away. Jaden didn't seem bothered. He walked to the chair beside her bed and sat down. He didn't ask questions. He didn't smile too much. He opened his notebook and started to draw. Maya watched from the corner of her eye. She didn't want to be rude, but she didn't want to talk either. Jaden's pencil moved fast. He drew a tree, then a bird sitting on a branch, then a girl under the tree reading a book. He didn't say anything, just drew. The room stayed quiet, but it didn't feel empty anymore. After 10 minutes, Jaden tore the page out. He placed it gently on her table. "For you," he said. Maya looked at the drawing. It was simple, but soft. The girl in the picture had long hair, like hers. The tree looked peaceful. The bird looked free. "Thanks," she whispered. Jaden nodded. He stood up and walked to the door. Before leaving, he turned and said, "I'll come back tomorrow, if that's okay." Maya didn't answer, but she didn't say no. Jaden smiled a little and left. Maya held the paper in her hands. It was the first time she smiled that day. Not a big smile, just a small one, but it felt real. She looked at the drawing again. She placed it on her table, next to her water cup. Then she closed her eyes. For the first time in hours, she felt a little less alone. Chapter 2. Quiet Conversations. The next morning, Maya woke up early. The sun was soft through the window. She looked at the drawing on her table. The tree, the bird, the girl. It was still there, still quiet, like a friend who didn't ask for anything. Her heart felt heavy. The surgery was tomorrow. She didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to cry again. A nurse came in with breakfast. Toast, eggs, and orange juice. Maya ate slowly. She wasn't hungry, but she didn't want to waste it. Around 10 o'clock, the door opened. Jaden walked in, holding his notebook. "Hi," he said. Maya looked up. "Hi," she answered. Jaden sat in the same chair. He opened his notebook and started to draw. This time, Maya watched more closely. He drew a window. Outside the window, there was rain. Inside, a girl sat with a blanket and a cup of tea. "It's nice," Maya said. Jaden looked up. "Thanks. Do you draw every day?" she asked. Jaden nodded. "Mostly. It helps me think." Maya looked at the picture. "It looks peaceful." Jaden smiled. "Sometimes I draw places I wish I could go." Maya paused. "Like where?" Jaden thought for a moment. "A quiet cabin in the woods. No phones. Just books and trees." Maya smiled. "That sounds nice." Jaden handed her the drawing. "For you." Maya took it. "Thank you." They sat in silence for a while. It wasn't awkward. It felt calm. Jaden looked around the room. Do you like music? Maya nodded. I used to play piano. Really? Yeah, before my heart got worse. Jaden looked at her gently. Do you miss it? Every day. Jaden opened a new page in his notebook. He started to draw a piano, then a girl playing it. Her eyes were closed. She looked happy. Maya watched. Her eyes filled with tears, but she didn't cry. Jaden didn't say anything. He just kept drawing. When he finished, he gave her the page. Maya held it close. Why do you come here? She asked. Jaden looked down. I was a patient here. 2 years ago. Maya blinked. What happened? My lungs. I couldn't breathe well. I stayed here for 3 months. Wow. Jaden nodded. It was hard, but I met people who helped me. So now I help others. Maya looked at him. You're good at it. Jaden smiled. Thanks. The nurse came in. Time for your walk, Maya. Maya sighed. I hate walking here. Jaden stood up. I'll walk with you. If that's okay. Maya looked surprised. Really? Sure. She got out of bed slowly. Her legs felt weak, but she held onto the rail. Jaden walked beside her. They moved down the hallway, past other rooms, past other lives. They didn't talk much, but Maya didn't feel alone. When they returned, Maya sat back in bed. Jaden placed a new drawing on her table. It was a girl walking with someone beside her. Maya smiled. That's me. Jaden nodded. And me. Maya looked at him. Will you come tomorrow? Jaden nodded. Of course. She looked at the drawing again. It was simple, but it meant something. That night, Maya slept better. Not because her heart was healed, but because someone saw her and stayed. Chapter 3. The night before. The day passed slowly. Maya had blood tests, a heart scan, and a long talk with the doctor. Everyone smiled, but Maya could see the worry in their eyes. Tomorrow was the surgery. The big one. The one that could change everything. She tried to stay calm. She listened to music. She looked at Jaden's drawings. But her chest felt tight. Not just from her heart, from fear. In the afternoon, her parents came. They brought her favorite blanket and a small teddy bear from home. Her mom kissed her forehead. Her dad held her hand. You're strong, her mom said. We'll be here when you wake up, her dad added. Maya nodded. But she didn't speak. She didn't want to cry in front of them. They left around 6. The nurse gave her dinner, but she didn't eat much. Her stomach felt too full of nerves. At 7, the door opened. Jaden walked in, holding his notebook and a small bag. Hi, he said. Maya looked up. Hi. Jaden sat down. He didn't open his notebook right away. How was your day? He asked. Busy, Maya said. Tests. Doctors. Questions. Jaden nodded. I remember that. Maya looked at him. Were you scared? Jaden paused. Yes. Very. What helped? Jaden thought for a moment. Talking. Drawing. And one nurse who told me, fear is just a visitor. Don't let it unpack. Maya smiled a little. I like that. Jaden opened his bag. I brought something. He pulled out a small box. Inside was a set of colored pencils and a blank sketchbook. For you, he said. Maya looked surprised. Really? Jaden nodded. You always look at my drawings. Maybe you want to make your own. Maya touched the cover. It was soft, light blue, with tiny stars. I don't know how to draw, she said. Jaden smiled. Just start. Draw how you feel. Or what you dream. Maya opened the book. She took a pencil and drew a heart. It wasn't perfect, but it was hers. Jaden watched quietly. I'm scared, Maya said. Jaden didn't speak right away. Then he opened his notebook and began to draw. He drew a girl standing in the rain. She looked small, but she held an umbrella made of light. The rain didn't touch her. He gave the drawing to Maya. This is you, he said. Strong, even when it rains. Maya looked at the picture. Her eyes filled with tears. Thank you, she whispered. Jaden nodded. I'll be here tomorrow. Waiting. Maya looked at him. Promise? I promise. They sat in silence. The machines beeped softly. The hallway outside was quiet. Maya opened her sketchbook again. She drew a tree, then a bird, then a boy sitting beside the girl. She showed it to Jaden. "That's you," she said. Jaden smiled. "I like it." At 9, the nurse came in. "Time to rest, Maya." Jaden stood up. He placed one last drawing on her table. It was a sunrise. Bright, warm, full of hope. "See you after the sun comes up," he said. Maya nodded. "Good night." Jaden left. Maya lay in bed, holding the sketchbook. She wasn't ready, but she wasn't alone. And that made all the difference. Chapter 4. Recovery. The morning was quiet. Too quiet. Maya woke up slowly. Her chest hurt. Her throat was dry. Her body felt heavy, like it had been underwater. The lights were dim. The curtains were closed. She heard soft voices in the hallway, but couldn't understand them. A nurse stood beside her bed. "You're awake," she said gently. "You did great, Maya." The surgery went well. Maya blinked. She tried to speak, but her voice was too weak. "Don't worry," the nurse said. "You'll feel better soon." Maya closed her eyes again. She didn't feel better. She felt broken. The day passed slowly. She slept. She woke. She slept again. Her parents came. Her mom held her hand. Her dad whispered, "We're proud of you." Maya nodded, but didn't speak. She didn't feel proud. She felt tired. She felt scared. In the evening, the door opened. Jaden stepped in quietly. He didn't say anything. He just placed a drawing on her table. It was a girl lying in bed. Beside her was a window. Outside, the sun was rising. Maya looked at it. She didn't smile, but her eyes softened. Jaden sat in the chair. He didn't draw this time. He just stayed. 10 minutes passed. Then 20. Maya didn't speak. Jaden didn't move. Finally, Maya whispered, "It hurts." Jaden nodded. "I know." Maya looked at him. "Did it hurt for you?" "Yes," he said. "But it gets better." Maya closed her eyes. "I feel weak." Jaden leaned forward. "You're not weak. You're healing." Maya opened her sketchbook. Her hands shook. She drew a small heart. It was cracked, but light came through the cracks. She showed it to Jaden. He smiled. "That's beautiful." "It's me," she said. Jaden nodded. "And it's strong." The nurse came in. Time for medicine. Jaden stood up. "I'll come back tomorrow." Maya looked at him. "Promise?" Jaden smiled. "Always." He placed another drawing on her table. It was a flower growing from a broken stone. Maya stared at it. She didn't cry. She didn't smile. But something inside her shifted. That night, she slept deeply. Not because the pain was gone, but because someone had stayed. Chapter 5. Little Steps. The next morning, Maya woke up early. The pain was still there, but it was softer, like a shadow instead of a storm. She sat up slowly. Her arms felt weak. Her chest felt tight, but she didn't cry. The nurse smiled. "You're getting stronger." Maya nodded. "Just a little." She opened her sketchbook. The cracked heart was still there. She stared at it for a long time. Then she turned the page. Her hand moved slowly. She drew a girl standing in front of a mirror. The girl looked tired, but her eyes were bright. Maya added a small sun in the corner. Not big, just enough. Jaden came in after lunch. He had a new drawing. It was a staircase made of books. At the top was a window full of stars. Maya smiled. "Just a little." "I like it," she said. Jaden grinned. "You're talking more." Maya shrugged. "I guess." Jaden sat beside her. "Want to draw together?" Maya hesitated, then nodded. They drew in silence. Jaden sketched a tree with deep roots. Maya drew a girl climbing the staircase. Her hands still shook, but she didn't stop. The nurse brought juice. Maya drank slowly. It tasted like oranges and hope. Later, her mom came. She saw the drawings. Her eyes filled with tears. "You're amazing," she whispered. Maya looked down. "I'm trying." Her mom kissed her forehead. That's enough. That evening, Maya stood up for the first time. Her legs trembled. Her heart raced. The nurse held her arm. Just a few steps. Maya walked to the window. It took 5 minutes. But she made it. Outside, the sky was pink. Soft clouds floated like dreams. Maya whispered, I forgot how beautiful it is. Jaden smiled. You're seeing it again. Maya touched the glass. It was cool. Real. She turned to Jaden. Do you think I'll be okay? Jaden looked at her. You already are. Maya didn't answer. But she believed him. Just a little. That night, she drew a girl standing at a window. Her eyes were open. Her heart was still cracked. But light filled the room. Chapter 6. The Night Talk. The hospital was quiet. Most lights were off. The hallway outside Maya's room was empty. She couldn't sleep. Her chest ached. Her thoughts were loud. She opened her sketchbook, but didn't draw. She just stared at the blank page. A soft knock. Then Jaden stepped in. You're awake, he whispered. Maya nodded. I couldn't sleep. Jaden sat in the chair. I couldn't either. They didn't speak for a while. The silence felt safe. Maya looked at him. Do you ever feel broken? Jaden didn't answer right away. Then he said, Every day. Maya blinked. You don't look broken. Jaden smiled, but it was sad. I hide it well. Maya hesitated, then pulled up her sleeve. A thin scar ran down her arm. Jaden didn't flinch. He just looked. I got it last year, Maya said. I fell. Hard. Jaden nodded. I have one too. He lifted his shirt slightly. A small scar near his ribs. It's from the accident. Maya touched her arm. It still hurts sometimes. Jaden looked at her. Mine too. They sat in silence again. But it felt different now. Like they were holding something together. Maya whispered, I feel like people only see the outside. Jaden nodded. They don't ask about the inside. Maya looked at him. You did. Jaden smiled. You showed me. Maya turned the page in her sketchbook. She drew two hearts. One had a scar. The other had stitches. She added light around both. Jaden leaned closer. They're healing. Maya nodded. They're not perfect. Jaden pointed at the light. But they're still shining. Maya looked at him. Why do you come here every day? Jaden paused. Because you make me feel less alone. Maya's eyes filled with tears. She didn't wipe them away. I thought I was the only one, she said. Jaden shook his head. You're not. Maya closed her sketchbook. She didn't feel fixed. But she felt seen. Jaden stood up. I should go. It's late. Maya reached out. Stay a little longer? Jaden sat back down. I'll stay. They didn't talk anymore. They just sat. Two broken hearts. Two quiet souls. Healing together. Chapter 7. The Letter. It was a quiet afternoon. The sun touched the edge of Maya's bed. She sat up slowly, her sketchbook on her lap. She had drawn a window. Outside, there were trees. Inside, a girl was watching. The nurse walked in with a small envelope. It's for you, she said. Maya took it carefully. Her name was written in blue ink. The handwriting was familiar. She opened the envelope. Inside was a letter from her school. Dear Maya, we hope you're feeling better. We miss you in art class. Your desk is still by the window. Come back when you're ready. Miss Carter. Maya stared at the words. Her heart beat faster. She hadn't thought about school in weeks. Jaden came in a few minutes later. He saw the letter in her hand. What's that? He asked. Maya handed it to him. He read it slowly. They miss you, he said. Maya nodded. I don't know if I'm ready. Jaden sat beside her. Do you want to go back? Maya looked down. I used to love art class. But now, I feel different. Jaden leaned back. Maybe that's okay. Maya frowned. What if people stare? What if they ask questions? Jaden was quiet. Then he said, Let them. You don't owe them answers. Maya blinked. But I don't want to be the girl who is sick. Jaden looked at her. You're not. You're the girl who healed. Maya didn't answer. She opened her sketchbook again. She drew a classroom. One desk had a flower on it. The window showed a bright sky. Jaden watched her draw. You're thinking about it. Maya nodded. Just thinking. That evening, her mom came. Maya showed her the letter. Her mom smiled. You don't have to decide now. Maya looked at her. But I want to. Her mom kissed her forehead. Then we'll help you. That night, Maya wrote a letter back. Dear Miss Carter, thank you for your kind words. I'm still healing, but I miss art class. I'll come back soon. Maybe next week. Love, Maya. She placed the letter on her table. Jaden added a small drawing beside it. It was a girl walking toward a school. Her shadow was long, but her steps were strong. Maya smiled. Just a little. Chapter 8. The First Day Back. 1 week later, Maya stood in front of her school. The building looked the same. Tall walls, big windows, but everything felt different. She held her sketchbook close. Her heart beat fast. Not from sickness, from nerves. Her mom kissed her cheek. You've got this. Maya nodded. She walked through the doors. Students passed by. Some smiled. Some looked surprised. No one said anything mean. She reached her classroom. Miss Carter stood at the door. Maya, she said, smiling. You came. Maya smiled back. I missed this. Miss Carter hugged her gently. Your desk is waiting. Maya sat down. The window beside her showed a bright sky. Her sketchbook lay open. She drew a sun. Then a girl walking forward. At lunch, a few classmates came to her. Glad you're back, one said. We missed your drawings, said another. Maya smiled. She didn't feel like the sick girl. She felt like herself. After school, she walked home slowly. The wind touched her face. Her steps were steady. At home, she opened her sketchbook again. She drew room 313, the bed, the window, and Jaden, sitting beside her. She added light around them. Then she wrote, Healing takes time, but kindness helps it grow. She closed the book and smiled. Thank you so much for listening to Room 313. This story is about healing, friendship, and quiet strength. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little hope today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more gentle stories in simple English. And if you want to hear more about Maya, Jaden, or other characters like them, leave a comment below. Your support means everything. See you in the next story.